reading today on just a general message that wants to come through for you. So if you saw this video and you felt drawn to it, then maybe there's a message here for you. We only have 3 groups today to choose from, and I've laid out some animal spirit cards with a crystal for each one. So we have group 1 over here with the shark and the citrine. Group 2 with the peacock and the opalite. Group 3 with the owl and the blue kyanite, okay? And so if you need to take a moment to pause the video and to look at these for a little bit longer, that's totally fine. Go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I've put the timestamp for each reading in the description box below this video. And I've also put a Spotify link to a song for each reading also, just in case there's an extra message in there for you if you want to check that out. But yeah, let's get right to it. Hi, group 1. If you guys chose the citrine and the shark, this is your reading. So my goodness, this is a really big message. So first of all, I just want to say, it looks like you guys have been struggling a little bit, okay? And so I just want to say, I feel for you. I relate, okay? I really feel for you. Yeah, so I think you guys have been feeling just all over the place right now, a little off balance. You're probably having some obsessive thoughts. No, you're definitely having some issues with your thinking right now, and some dark obsessive thoughts, or just like negative cycles with your thinking. So if that does not resonate, I'm just going to go ahead and say this is not your pile, because there's a lot here to reiterate that your thoughts are kind of controlling you right now and sending you into this spiral of negative behaviors. And you know, they're directly connected to one another, our thoughts and our behaviors and our emotions, okay? And so your thought patterns right now are making you feel some type of way, and it ain't a good way. And I feel like these negative thinking patterns are also causing other negative behaviors, maybe like the way that you're eating. You may be eating a lot more low vibration foods. You may be literally feeling your energy levels like plummeting and just feeling less energetic and less just having less energy to do the things that you want to do. And you're like, why am I so tired? Why do I feel like crap? And it's just such a cycle, because again, your thoughts are making you feel like that. They're probably stressing you out and making you want to eat junk if it's one of your like coping mechanisms, and then you eat the junk and then you feel worse and you feel tired. You know what I'm saying? It is a vicious cycle. Yeah, I don't know. For some of you, you've been feeling misunderstood, maybe unseen, unheard. Definitely some insecurities here. And again, if you are in this kind of toxic cycle, as you have one negative behavior, one negative thought, and it leads you to the next, before you know it, you're just feeling like shit, and you're feeling bad about yourself and feeling like guilty, and why did I do that, or why did I eat that? And then you're depressed about that, and so you want to eat more of it to feel better. You know what I mean? So this should kind of be making sense if this is your pile. I definitely think you guys have been maybe isolating yourselves a little bit, or just staying inside a lot, staying at home a lot, at least in your free time, like literally not even going outside. We have let's go outside in the reverse position over here. I think some sunshine would do you guys some good, for real, let me just say. And honestly, just being outside at all. So even if it's raining where you are, even if it's 10 degrees, if you go out for just a minute, just a second. I'm not saying you got to go out naked in 10-degree weather and sleep out there all night. Just literally stepping outside for 5 minutes, for 1 minute, honestly, and getting some fresh air, feeling a breeze on your face, listening to the rain, getting in the rain if it's warm enough and you feel like doing something like that. Sitting in the sunshine, most definitely, if it's sunny. I feel like your solar plexus chakra is definitely needing some balancing right now. So maybe listening to some solar plexus kind of frequencies that would help kind of raise your vibration in that way. But yeah, with leave the past alone, you guys are definitely, you're hooked on something, hung up on something from the past, and that is what is sparking these negative thoughts, which are then sending you into that spiral of whatever your negative coping skills are. And so it may not be eating junk. I just put that out as an example because that's one of mine. So whatever yours is, insert whatever right there. Whatever your negative coping skills are, you're getting caught in that cycle of those because of some past person or situation that you are still a little bit hung up on. And we do have "do you see me?" So I think you're wondering, is this person thinking about me still? Is this person looking at me? Are they watching me? And you're obsessing over it, okay? Definitely obsessing over it. For some of you, you're just feeling misunderstood too. And I think the saddest part is, at the root of that, your own self is not making yourself feel seen. You know what I mean? So if you are feeling misunderstood, left out, lonely, as if no one sees your worth, just remember, at the root of that, you need to see your own worth and value yourself and make yourself feel seen and heard. And so maybe you need to spend some time with yourself, journaling to yourself, or if it's like an inner child thing, listening to music that your inner child would love, or whatever you need to do, but it's you and you is what it comes down to there, if that's kind of the case. So back to this person though, okay, or this past situation. It does seem like an ex, okay? There's definitely some ex energy here. You may be entertaining a new person, or thinking about moving on. You may already be in another relationship, but you're kind of caught between, if it's not another person, you're caught between the past and the present, honestly. You're caught between this decision or that decision. Which one? Which road am I going to take? Am I going to go, path 1 or path 2? There actually is a reading on here. One of my videos, it's an earlier one, but it's a path 1 or path 2. That might be helpful for you. I could definitely see that. If this is a relationship thing, if this is about an ex or something, definitely go look at that video. There's only like 3 groups to choose from, and they're all sort of similar, but there might be a message for you in there, most definitely. But you are, you've done so much work to get to where you are, to leave behind whatever you came from, and I think it was a pretty tumultuous ride. I think it was you and this person. Things might have gotten very volatile between the two of you, because just the imagery here in this Two of Swords card, it's like she's sitting on a beach. She's sitting on, a spot where it's a little more calm, but she came from all this behind her, and there's like waves crashing behind her. There's mounds of rocks, and she's obviously like crossed the ocean to get here. You know what I mean? Like, she's worked so hard to get here, and she's still now caught between path 1 or path 2. And it's clarified down here by the Lovers, which that's like heavy decision energy, making a decision, being torn between 2 different things. But this Lovers card especially, oh my gosh, it's like, look at this. This is your 2 choices. Oh, wait, I don't know if I can show it. Let me cover their naked bodies. But it's the trees. It's kind of dark. You probably can't really see. So one of these trees is in full bloom. It's got fruit on it. The other tree is literally in flames, okay? It's in flames. So I know there's a lot of different metaphors in here that we could take from that. Sure, like burning grass will make it grow back, better, whatever. The point I'm seeing in this card, though, is that there's temptation here. There's temptation around you. Definitely that, okay? Someone is seducing your energy right now, and I do get that it's an ex, okay? So whatever this past situation is, it's still hung up on you too, and so you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up for this. Someone is pulling on you. They are pulling on your energy. They're draining you. And when you spend time thinking about them, and you kind of like reciprocate that, you're helping them to like dig their hooks in even deeper. You're giving more of your power and more of your light and your energy away to them. So just be very, very mindful of that. I know it's a hard thing to break, but remember that whenever you have the urge to think about this person or to check up on them or whatever it is, you are sending your energy to them when you're doing that, and they're already pulling on it. And that's why the thoughts are coming into your head in the first place, because I see that you've been doing really good. I see that you've been doing great, and you've done so much work, and I hate it for you. It's so frustrating. But healing is not linear, as everyone likes to say. Like, it's not. It's truly not. And so even though you've been doing great for a while and you had that season of a great glow up, the struggle is still going to be there, okay? You're still going to have these small trials to overcome. And so just remember why you left that situation, why that is in your past, because you left it in your past for a reason. And while it is tempting to you now, just refocus those thoughts, redirect those thoughts, and remember the bad things. Focus on the bad that happened and why you left that person or that situation, and try to send your thoughts in that direction instead. Because there is some heavy temptation here, and this person is trying to keep you trapped. And honestly, I feel like it has worked lately. It has been working lately, and that's why this is your message here. So your spiritual team, your spirit guides, ancestors, highest self, whatever you believe in, the divine, is calling you to seek balance right now, to seek just purity and serenity in your life. Sorry about that. I would say that that's a confirmation. No, there's a lot here to say that. I mean, we literally have, you bring balance into my life. They're wanting you to get balance. We've got present, like being present, staying present. But with temperance here, most definitely, and this is a beautiful temperance card too. No, they're wanting you to pour into yourself right now, okay? You're being called to just protect your energy. Like, this is like, you need to do some heavy cleansing, I feel, okay? And so you can do that in whatever way you want to. Being out in nature will be a great way to do that. If you like to meditate, go for it. Taking a long bath. Literally just like saging yourself really heavily. Whatever you like to do, wearing some protective crystals. Just make sure you set your intention with your crystal also. And you can set it, however you want to. Like, if you know a specific person is draining your energy and pulling on your energy, then ask for protection from that specific energy source, from that specific person. Because you do have protection around you. You have, a lot of people, whatever you believe in, you have protection around you. You have guidance, you have support, you have love that is here to help you. So it's just, you are in control of those thoughts. It's such a tricky thing. It's just so tricky. It absolutely is. So just be careful about the influences around you too. Like, if you notice that a certain type of song kind of sends you into thinking about this person or this situation or certain, TV show or hanging around with certain people. If there's some type of activity or behavior or other people that seem to be like directly related to this negative thinking or this negative cycle that you get caught up in, cut that shit out. Cut them out right now. Doesn't mean you have to forever. Like, say you love listening to a band and you're like, man, I love that band. That's my favorite band. But like, all their music is about toxic relationships and you're trying to get away from your ex. It's probably not great for you to listen to that right now. It doesn't mean that they can't still be your favorite band and you can't listen to them ever again. But for right now, someone is seducing your energy. Someone is pulling on you, draining you, and you have to protect your energy. So this is very much a time for protection, and taking it very seriously. Honestly, I'm not trying to freak people out, but it's just, I feel like you could easily get pulled back into this old path, into this past situation. I just don't want that for you, and I don't think you want that either. So definitely protect your energy and cleanse your energy so this person cannot reach you. Because they are here, they are knocking at your door like hardcore. I feel like this person, there is some sexual energy here too, and so if this is an ex, I think that they still think about you sexually. And if they are doing the deed, alone, but thinking about you, that is a way to manifest, I'm just saying. And so I don't know if they're doing things like this purposefully. I don't know if they are, trying to do some spells or rituals or something like that. I don't know how serious it is. For some of you, maybe. But for others of you, it's maybe even accidental. Again, they are just thinking about you obsessively and doing sexual things while thinking about you. And so they're doing things that are pulling on your energy and manifesting you, okay? So just be mindful of that. Because again, you've done so well. Like, you've done so well. And you're just here and you're standing on your own 2 feet. Like, this is you, this little guy. It's so cute. He's just so proud. His little stance. He looks like he's about to walk a runway. And I feel like that's you. And you're just struggling right now. I don't think this has been like a long, ongoing thing even. It's just like you've been doing so well. And all of a sudden you're like, whoa, how am I caught up in this again? What is happening? Like, all of a sudden you got thrown off balance. And this is why. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not making this up. This is really happening. You are feeling this way. Your energy has been, off balance and out of whack. All of this that you're feeling, it's really happening. And it's happening because this person is clinging on to you so hard. But yeah, you have a choice here. You definitely have a choice here. Just be very mindful of your thoughts because it will send you back in the other direction. It will cause you to backslide so quickly. And this person is banking on that. They are wanting you to return. They're wanting you to come back. They want your love and affection and attention here with this Queen of Cups. They want that. They want your Queen of Cups love. They want that. They're missing it. They're craving it. They're literally starving for it. We have starving over here. They are starving for your love. But Spirit's calling you to just really focus on redirecting yourself in any way possible. So, making a list even. My therapist actually just went over this with me. Actually having a list on hand of what to do in that situation. So if you start to have a thought come up and you're like, whoa, that's wanting me to act a certain way or to do something, to have a certain behavior, and I know that's not good. So let me pull up my list real quick, and you'll have a list of better ways of coping, better behaviors, like what else can get your mind off of this person, off of this situation. So instead of doing what you would normally do and, I don't know, maybe listening to a tarot reading about them or just obsessing, like ruminating over things, looking at pictures of them, checking up on them online, whatever you normally would do, instead of any of those behaviors, because those are not good behaviors and those are going to send you into that negative cycle of other negative bad behaviors, right? Instead of doing that and getting those unwanted results, we are going to shoot for something different here. You can have a list of other things like going outside, dancing to a song in your living room. Remember, I'm stuttering. Be mindful of what type of song it is, okay? Just make sure you know what you're listening to because, especially if you believe in, which it's just kind of like science, but like subliminal messaging, right? So if you listen to subliminals ever, they work for a reason. So what's the difference in a song? It is different because it's not going straight to your subconscious, but it doesn't matter. If you're feeding your conscious mind, you're still feeding your brain, okay? So just be careful what you're feeding your brain. So, because this person, they're trying to come at you in any and all directions. They may be trying to reach you through music, you know what I mean? Through tarot readings, through yada, 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 like whatever, everything, anything. So be very careful. Don't be listening to readings about your ex specifically if you know that this person is already draining you. Your spirit guides, ancestors, whatever you believe in. I don't want to just say one thing and then it not, be right for someone because I really don't care. It's it's whatever you believe. But Spirit is wanting you to, again, a lot of solar plexus energy here. So to focus on creativity, to focus on fun, to focus on being in the present moment. So, making something, doing something that is fun for you in a creative sense. It can literally be coloring. That's actually very meditative too, especially those coloring books with mandalas and stuff. That'd be something cool for you to do, or drawing, or painting, going on a hike, taking pictures, literally even just taking pictures on your phone it can be so fun. That's, creativity. Playing dress up, straight up, just going through your closet and picking out outfits for fun, maybe taking a picture in an outfit if you feel like it. Whatever's going to just make you feel happy and keep you in the present moment. But you're being called to definitely focus on balance. And if there are other connections in your life that isn't even this past person here that we're talking about, that are also not in balance, just be very mindful of that because this is not the time to be having people pull on your energy because you've already got so much being leaked out, it seems like, to this person from the past. And so you definitely don't need more of that. You don't need more energy suckers around you. I hate to be like that, but this person seems like an energy vampire for sure. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. They may not be, but if not, they are thinking about you hardcore. And just with we've got blocked over here, and I just feel like it's someone that you've cut out for a good reason. I just get that sense. And Dom Sub over here, I feel like this person was very controlling over you, and I just don't like it. I don't like the vibes that I get from what this past situation would have been. It just seems like it was something really not good for you, okay? And that's why this message is coming through so strong. If this were a normal breakup, a normal relationship, I don't think this message would be coming through like that, okay? And you've literally got from Spirit, like your messages from Spirit is stay away, no. And we've got I remember in the reverse. They're wanting you to stop thinking about this person, to stop putting your energy into this person. Like it's just really being stressed a lot, okay? I really do feel for you, though. I do feel for you. Just don't do anything impulsive. We also have that message here, okay? So if you were thinking about impulsively reaching out to this person or something, don't do that. I don't feel like a lot of you were. I feel like it's just a matter of more so like checking. Honestly, I get a lot of OCD vibes here. I'm just saying, and I'm not like diagnosing anyone here. That is not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, if you have been diagnosed with OCD and you know that you have obsessive compulsive disorder, this is for you. This message is for you. If you've been struggling, that's okay. Nothing is wrong with you. It's just a matter of getting those thoughts in check. Nothing's wrong with you though, okay? But if you are doing those compulsive kind of like checking things, so you think of this person and then you go check. You think of this person, you got to go check their social like immediately. Try to wait a minute. Try to pause even for literally 1 minute, 60 seconds, and take your brain off of that thought and redirect it onto literally anything. Turn a song on, turn on TikTok, turn on, I don't know, literally anything. Read a book, get up and go get a drink of water real quick or make a cup of tea. Literally 1 minute, and then see if you still have that. The urge may go away that quickly if you just give it a minute. Definitely, I'd try to give it more. I'd try to give it longer, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you can do that, I think that urge is going to pass. And what you're going to find is once that urge comes, that obsessive thought comes, and you redirect your thoughts rather than acting on it, you're going to see that after just a few times of doing that, it's going to really ease that. And the intensity of that is going to go down. The frequency of those thoughts is going to go down, okay? So just be strong, okay? And again, even if you can just do 60 seconds, just try that, okay? And pull up your list. Pull up your little list of, okay, what was I going to do instead? It can literally be, one of them could be get up and like go make, I don't know, making a cup of tea isn't like very strenuous. Not that it has to be strenuous, but like you want something to keep you a little bit busy. So, anything that's going to just keep you busy for just a minute. Maybe it's like a game you play on your phone or something, like I don't know, a word puzzle or literally a book you're reading, a coloring book, again, just a different app on your phone or something. YouTube. Turn on YouTube and find a reading that has nothing to do with this past situation or just something like that. Just have your little list though, and just instead of acting on impulse and doing what you would normally do when that thought comes, try something different. Wait a minute, try something different, and then see if that urge is still there, because it probably won't be. It'll probably pass, okay? So you've got this, pile one. I feel for you. I relate to this like a lot. Love you so much. Sending you so much love and light. You've got this, okay? Definitely listen to some solar plexus chakra healing music, frequencies. And stick in there. What am I saying? Stick in there, stay in there, stick to it. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, the red in this just made me think root chakra too. So honestly, maybe just all the lower chakras for real. Oh yeah, another thing that I was going to say too is if you can just, I know this is hard, but if you can just, especially for us people that have obsessive thoughts, if you can just quiet your mind for just a few minutes, even if it's in the bathtub, even if it's to a meditation or, you know what I mean, laying down in bed at night, just if you can try to quiet your thoughts, I feel like there's a message that's wanting to come through for you, okay? Your intuition has something to tell you, maybe about the situation, maybe about something else. I don't even know where I saw that now, but I got that message when I just put these out before I hit record, and I almost forgot to mention it at all. So I feel like that's important. Yeah, you've got a message that's wanting to come through, but things are so muddled right now and like staticky. It's like it's static going on in your head, with the thoughts of this other person and this past situation and all this. So, yeah, just try to do that because I feel like there's definitely an important message that wants to come through to you. And yeah, other than that, you've got this. I believe in you. You can do this. And honestly, like I said, after just a few times of ignoring that impulse and that compulsion, after ignoring that and doing something different instead, after a few times, you're going to really notice the difference. And then all of those other behaviors that come with that cycle, they're going to start going away too, and you're going to get back to normal. You're going to get back to normal. You're going to get back in balance. You're going to be feeling great, feeling awesome again. You're not going to want the junk or whatever. See, for me, it's like junk food and stuff. You're not going to want whatever it is that you were wanting before. It's comfort. Whatever you need for comfort that's like not a good coping, like not a good comfort, I'm kind of losing it. I need to stop talking. But you're going to notice really quickly is what I'm trying to say. You're going to see the results pretty quickly, and you're going to be feeling great again. So don't be freaked out. Just protect yourself. Stay safe out there, and good luck, okay? Thank you so much for being here for this, and I'm sorry it got so long. If you did like the video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up so that I'll know, and I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel if you like this and you want to see more of my videos. I'd be so happy to have you here. Otherwise, thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you again. Hey, Group 2, if you guys chose the opalite and the peacock, this is your reading, and wow, you guys really don't know like how special you are, honestly. You guys are just way more amazing than what you give yourself credit for. I don't feel like you guys see yourself clearly. You don't see everything that everyone else sees when they look at you, I don't think. I mean, you're literally the peacock, but like the peacock doesn't know that it's a peacock here. And peacocks are such beautiful creatures. And you got the opalite too. Like, you're the rainbow. You're so special. There are so many special qualities about you. And not to mention, you literally are beautiful or handsome, whatever you want to say, but definitely very attractive. And it's like you don't see that. It's like you don't see exactly how beautiful or handsome you are. I don't know if you're trying to play hard to get with someone a little bit, but there's definitely some game playing going on over here. So either you're playing hard to get with someone, or someone else is playing hard to get with you, or you both are. So take whatever resonates there, but there's definitely some game playing energy going on here. And you're just too good for that. That's part of your message here is you are so high above that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to play games with anyone. You don't need to put up with game playing from anyone else. You just really don't. And as you're doing that, you're just kind of like wasting your time. So Spirit's really wanting you to focus on yourself and your future and your own abundance, your own career, your own, just your own status, like literally your future, your dreams, your goals. Right now there's someone, I feel like if the game playing, if that resonates, it could be with an ex. I'm definitely picking that up here with the Eight of Cups. It could be someone that you broke up with, and there could be just some game playing going on now, like trying to make the other person jealous. And again, that could be both of you, or it could just be one of you, whatever. But I do see that here. And again, another waste of time. That's it, even if it doesn't matter if it's an ex or a new person, that is a waste of your time because you deserve so much more than that. You don't need someone that is that immature. Yeah. And I feel like if you are single and you're wondering when you're going to meet your person, how you're going to meet your person, I think it's tied into some sort of work that you're going to be doing, something to do with like your life purpose, or work, which again, I would think that'd be tied together. But you are going to meet a soulmate. If it's not like a life partner, it will be a soulmate of some sort that you're going to meet through work. But right now, that's being stalled because you've got this like romantic game playing going on with someone. I'm sorry, it's just like kind of funny to me, but you have like so much awaiting you. You have so much success that's waiting for you. And it's just kind of like your spirit guides are like, come on, pile two. Like, stop playing around and get over here, you know? Quit playing around. You also need to be mindful of, you know, there is like a darker side to this here. Whoever you are playing games with, like, again, you deserve more than that, and that's not going to be your person. The person that you deserve and that you're supposed to be with is not going to be playing hard to get with you, trying to make you jealous from a distance, being like petty. They're not going to do that. So that's why it's such a waste of your time, is because that's not even your person. Because if it was, they wouldn't be doing that shit. So these people are always going to be people who drain you, people who wear you out, because these are imbalanced connections. So even if it gets to a point where you are in a connection with this person, a relationship with them, it's going to be imbalanced, and you're going to give more than you get. You're going to be the giver, and they're going to be the taker. These are the types of people that you've been dealing with. Again, if it's an ex, that's how it was when you were with them. You gave more than you got. You were the giver, they were the taker, and they were completely fine with that. And I think that, you know, you've kind of been brought up to think that that's okay. I feel like you probably were raised in a home, a family where you had to grow up really quickly. You didn't really get to be a child. This card right here, this Eight of Cups card, makes me think of the scene in 300 in the beginning when King Leonidas is a child, like he's literally a child, but he's going to be the king, and so they throw him out, you know, by himself into the wilderness, and he has to fight that wolf. He ends up killing that giant wolf. It's so scary. But he wins. He conquers the wolf, and he comes home, and he's like literally like 12 years old. But he's king, and then he's king at 12. Like, what the fuck? That movie's crazy. Maybe there's a message for you in that movie. But I feel like, yeah, maybe you weren't thrown out and had to like kill a wolf and then became king at age 12, but you had to grow up quickly. It's like you never got this childhood that you really deserved. I don't feel like you've ever been loved in the way that you deserve to be loved. And so you feel like this stuff is normal. You feel like these imbalanced connections are normal because you've never, and maybe that's why you don't see yourself clearly, because you haven't been treated like that. You know, it's like if you were that special and that beautiful and that amazing and wonderful, then why would you have been treated that way, right? Unfortunately, that's not how it works. So the most intelligent and beautiful and talented and just wonderful people can end up in really shitty relationships and get the shortest end of the stick. So there's nothing wrong with you. It's not anything to do with you. It's really just going to be more so a matter of you realizing what you have, because these other people realize it, but they're going to use it. They're going to use you. So once you can realize, like, whoa, what the fuck? Wait up, hold a minute. I'm the peacock. I'm the motherfucking peacock, and I'm opalite. I'm a freaking rainbow. Like, hold up. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need this shit. Like, you don't need any of that. You don't need people's BS. It's just a matter of you realizing that, to be honest. Like, you're super cool, and you're super hot, and you're super talented and skilled and capable, and you know what I mean? Independent. Like, you've got this. But right now, you're dilly-dallying around with these knuckleheads who don't, where are these words coming from right now? I'm like, as I'm saying these words, I'm like, who is talking? What is this vocabulary? Anyway, you're messing around with these fools, though, and you could be working on your future and being on your queen king shit, you know? And that's what Spirit's wanting you to do. That's your message right here. Stop messing around with the knuckleheads. Why am I saying this? Stop messing around with them and get your focus back and focus on you and pour all this energy into you and attract the right partner, because the right partner is not going to be on this bullshit. They're not going to be coming at you like that, okay? They're going to come at you with a solid, real, legitimate offer. They're going to be a mature adult. You know what I mean? They're going to give you something that is worthwhile, something that you deserve, okay? So, yeah, these people you're messing around with, they seem like just kids, little players, like just little punks. I don't know. Okay, so some other messages we've got here, though, are that you've got some signs that are trying to come through. I don't know if they already are, or this is like hey, alert, alert, you are going to be getting a sign. But we got signs, and it came out with work and friends. So that could be some coworkers of yours are going to be saying something to you, and you're like, whoa, that is not like Sam to say that. What was that? Well, it wasn't just Sam, it was Spirit using Sam as a channel. So if that's not the case, these could be two different things where your friends are going to be saying things or doing things again where you're like, what? That was not really like them. That's kind of weird. That's sort of off for them. Or they're going to give you something, or they're going to invite you to go somewhere. It's just going to be a sign that's tied in with your friends in one way or another. Maybe they'll send you a song, and that song will have a message in it, okay? Something like that. And with work over here, again, if it's not work and friends together, then another sign at work as well, or about your work. If you are a little lost right now, in between jobs, wondering what you want to do for like as a career, life purpose, if you're kind of like struggling with that, you're going to be getting some signs relating to that also, and they may be coming from your friends. Also, your dreams. You are getting some signs in your dreams. So try to pay attention to that. When you wake up, if you're like, whoa, that was weird, sit there for a minute and think about it, because if you don't, you'll lose it, you know? So sit there, try to write it down, do a voice memo on your phone real quick or something, explaining the dream before you forget it, because there's something coming through your dreams, especially if it's a dream about like your childhood, either like a childhood place, a childhood friend, like you when you were a child, whatever, because childhood came out too. So could be something like that. Another like specific message here, and it may not be for everyone, but somebody that has passed on, a loved one of yours who has passed on, wants you to know that they are here. They're watching over you, okay? They miss you so much, and they can't wait to see you again in the physical world, because we've got in another life. And so they're saying, I will see you again, okay? We are soul family, and I will see you again in another life. And we've got, I'm sorry. So they feel as though they were another one of these imbalanced connections in your life. It could have been a parent, actually, for some of you. And if they feel as though, again, that you grew up too fast and you didn't get that childhood that you deserved, or the love and like attention and appreciation that you deserved, they are so sorry for that. If they in any way contributed to like a lower self-esteem or self-worth or anything like that in you, and like an unclear self-image, they are so deeply sorry for that, and they realize so much now. Now that they've passed on, like they just realize so many things that they didn't realize before. They appreciate you so much, they love you so much, and they just wanted you to know that they do see where they were wrong. They feel like they let you down, is what they want to say. They feel as though they let you down, and they're just sorry, and they want you to know that. They want you to know that they are still here with you. They love you, and again, they can't wait to see you again, okay? Another message here, if this is an ex that you've been dealing with that's kind of playing around, trying to make you jealous, playing games, they're coming in, and you got don't trust me here, okay? I'm coming to see you. We've got, yeah, they're coming to see you. We've got leave the past alone, leave them. So if this is an ex, that you've got some messages here that are saying leave them alone. So that's coming out for a reason. So just know that your spirit is like, no, we don't like them. We don't like them for you. We don't trust that. That's not a good idea. Just be very cautious, okay? Like, just be aware that they are on their way back. They're coming in hot, and spirit is like, no, no, sir. So please, pile 2, be on the lookout and be on guard, okay? Because there's a reason that you're not supposed to trust them. And if it's a new person, if it's not an ex, and again, it's someone that's been playing games with you and trying to make you jealous or playing hard to get, be careful with them. Be careful with them. I don't feel like it's as serious as the ex thing, since we've got like more messages about that. But we got leave them. I don't know. So whoever you are dealing with, I don't think they're a trustworthy person, okay? Just remember this. If they're doing that with you, if they're playing games with you and they're trying to make you jealous or being petty or just being back and forth, hot and cold, off and on, who else are they doing that with? You know what I mean? Like, what other girl and guy's DMs are they in? Like, what else are they up to? Like, you know what I mean? How mature are they? Are they really ready for a connection with someone like you? Because you seem like someone, we've got a lot of pentacles energy here, okay? I don't know if you are an earth sign, but we've got a lot of pentacles here. And I just feel like that's because you have hella potential. You got somewhere to go. You got places to be, people to meet. And this shit is just holding you back. It's just holding you back. It's really, truly not worth your time. Not even a little bit. Like whoever you're dealing with, they are not even anywhere close to on your level. No, not at all. But they're bringing you down. So just leave them alone. Cut the dead weight. You know what I mean? It's like you're pulling dead weight with you. And so you're getting there slower. Cut that shit off and you can be sprinting to your destination, okay? Because again, you're going to be meeting more of your soul family. For some of you, your life partner. Because this is so sweet. It's like two little precious little kids, and they're just so cute. It's just such sweet energy, just like soulmate energy, and I love it so much. And like in that card, there's someone watching over them too, and I feel like that's that person that came through. So if that resonated with you, yeah, they are for sure watching over you. But I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Yeah, you're going to meet someone really special, or for some of you, maybe more than one. It could be, again, just different members of your soul family. But whenever you get to this either career or just like whatever this life purpose thing is for you, for some of you, you're already working on it, and it's just kind of being stalled or slowed down because of the other stuff that's distracting you. For others of you, you haven't even found it yet. And you are still wondering what that is and when you're going to figure it out and when you're going to find it. And you would find it a lot quicker if you would not be messing around with these fuckboy fuck girls, okay? So that is your message pretty much. So don't forget how special you are. You are worth the absolute best and nothing less, okay? You deserve everything and then some. So don't forget that. You are a king, queen. You deserve love. You don't have to work for it. And you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. If they don't see it, then bye. There's the door. Goodbye. Because the right ones will see it. Real ones will know, okay? So love you so much, group 2. Good luck with this. You got this. I'm so excited to see what you're working on because you are going somewhere really big, somewhere really special. This is really cool. Like, there's just so much success, so much just good energy around you, like abundant, successful energy. This is so exciting. So yeah, good luck with this. Thank you so much for being here for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up so that I'll know. And if you want to see more of my videos as I upload them, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, I hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, group 3. If you guys chose the blue kyanite and the owl, this is your reading. Whew, this one about made me want to cry. This is some heavy energy here, guys. So this message here is about someone that you have been dealing with that hurt you really badly. And this was a sexual connection or a romantic connection. So if that does not resonate, this one is not your message. And if it does, I am so sorry for everything this person has put you through because you did not deserve that. Yeah, this person, oh my gosh, they have been really, really good with their words, and they promised you this beautiful fairy tale, happily ever after, happy ending, you know, and you're everything, the love of my life, and I love you so much, you're the only one for me, whatever. I mean, that when they speak, it's like poetry, I think. You know what I mean? They really sell it. They really sell themselves, and they sell that love story, that fairy tale. But at the end of the day, this didn't go as deep as it was supposed to, as deep as they promised that it would or acted as though it would. It was a highly sexual connection, though, okay? There is a lot of sexual energy here, but in the end, that's how this person betrayed you also, okay? So if this is someone you were with, they may have actually cheated on you. And if this was not someone you were with yet, it may never have gone anywhere past sex, and you were wanting more, and they acted as though they were going to give you more, but they didn't. So take whichever one resonates. Either way, you were betrayed by this person. You were led on by this person. You were lied to. This person put up a total facade. They wore a disguise, that disguise being Prince Charming, the Knight of Cups, just, you know, your knight in shining armor, whatever. And that's not what they were. Underneath the disguise, they were just a power-hungry, animalistic kind of just predator. I hate to be that way. I am really calling this person out hard, but I mean, the message is here. It's just like it's a lot. You were manipulated by this person. They acted like they were going to commit to you or like they were committed to you, and they weren't. They were sneaky. They were a snake. They couldn't keep their hands to themselves or their eyes, in their eyeball sockets. They were just all on everybody else all the time. I think that this person was actually a major flirt, even though they acted like you were the only one for them and the only one they had eyes for. That couldn't be farther from the truth, and I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you that. I think you already knew that, though. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to commit. They don't want to. They're very selfish. And, at the core of that, they're just avoiding going deep. They're avoiding feeling anything deep and being emotional. So there's a reason that they can't do that. This person's very avoidant, okay? But don't get me wrong. They're manipulative too, and I'm not trying to sad, sappy story for, this person. No, I'm not going to feel sorry for them because they are grown and they are making their decisions, and if they wanted to do their healing work, they would. And instead, they're out here hurting other people. And they're hurting other people with, I think, really no remorse, little to no remorse. You may have had children with this person, or they kind of promised that they would step in and be like a parental figure, but then obviously they weren't because look what happened. So they may have promised you a future like that also that involved children. If not, but you do have children, but just not affiliated with this person, then I think maybe your children have seen you really going through it because of this person. And I hate that for you. Also, your children may have seen you guys fight. For some of you, I got that here with the way these cards came out. They may have seen you fight with this person, whether it was in person or on the phone, whether or not your children were present, or they just kind of heard you over the phone. Maybe they heard you crying afterwards, or I don't know. And so if you carry any guilt for that, a message is coming through that you need to let that go and you need to forgive yourself, okay? You have to forgive yourself. You were really, you were scammed here. I don't know how else to put it. It's honestly like this person's like a freaking con artist. You were scammed. There was really not, nothing else you could have done at that time. Now, after you've been through that with this person, you've had that experience, yes, you can learn from that and grow and make sure that doesn't happen again. That will take some deep inner healing work, why were you attracted to this person in the first place? Why did you look past the red flags? What were these red flags? Really putting a name to those and remembering that for the future so that you can spot them better. But I think that at the time you did the best that you could, and there's no reason for you to carry any guilt for that, okay? And I think that you're probably a wonderful parent. If this has anything again to do with children, please don't carry any guilt over that, over you being with this person in the past, because again, I just think you were doing the best that you could do at that time. You were really buying into this person's words. You were, and that's something that a lot of us, I've had to learn that the hard way too. So I get that. So don't beat yourself up for that. This person definitely is good with their words. Absolutely. And they know what they're doing. They calculate. They plan out what they're going to say before they say it, They know how to get people. They know how to charm people. They do have charisma. And this person, they could be really attractive, intelligent, funny. I'm not saying they don't have great qualities, but they're a user. They're a user at the end of the day, and they're not only using you, they've used other people. They've used other people too. So I think you may have blocked this person, though. We have blocked over here, and we have meditate. I feel like you're really trying to move past this, but you've just still been really conflicted. Maybe you think a lot about them at night over here with the Nine of Swords like this. I mean, I know a lot of people say that because they are sitting in a bed, but it doesn't have to be at nighttime. But I think that you definitely have been carrying the burden of this and carrying some guilt over it, and maybe just feeling bad about well, how could I have been so dumb, or how could I have, fallen for that? Well, because like I said, smart, brilliant people fall for things like this all the time. It's not a matter of, whether or not you're smart or worthy or a good person or a good parent, or it's nothing to do with that, okay? I think that you did the best that you could have done at the time, and this person literally is like a con artist, a scammer, and they came in and they sold you this fake, this false dream, you know? And I absolutely hate it for you. This is a prime example of a wolf in sheep's clothing. And sadly, like I said, I think that they do this to a lot of people. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've got, it was like a movie. Absolutely, it was like a movie. This person, I think that they try to make everything feel like that. And they know who to target. They know the people that will fall for this. And it's people who, you know, do have gigantic hearts and they want to give, and people who, I'm just going to be honest, don't see their own worth a lot of the time. And I'm not saying that's for sure you, but I feel like this type of person, they'll pick up on those things. You know what I mean? They're going to pick up on whether or not you will give more than them, whether or not they can get away with lying to you because, like, will you trust them? Like, I think you're a very trusting person because you want to love people. You want to love people, give everyone the benefit of the doubt, be optimistic. And so they will prey on people like that. But some messages over here from Spirit, okay? Yes, this person might have made you happy at times, but they never deserved you, okay? And you definitely did not deserve the treatment that you got from them. If you're wondering whether or not you're going crazy, whether or not that really was all a lie, all a facade, whether or not they were using you, I would say this is your confirmation. I'm using you here, okay? They're trying to tell you this person is a user, and we've got over here, can we start over? So this person may return, okay? They may try to come back and get back in your good graces, but I don't think anything's going to change, and so this is kind of like your warning. So heed this warning, and be on the lookout. I don't mean like obsess over this person and wait at the door for them to return or wait by the phone, but I just mean be aware and be ready. That's what I should say, I think. It's like be prepared. So be prepared for what you will do when this person does. If this person tries to contact you, you know, like have a plan. Like, what am I going to do? Probably block them, honestly. Like, I would block them on any way they try to reach out to you. And if they can't respect that, and if this is a very serious deal, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Because there's law enforcement there to help you with that if you need it, okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell people what to do on here. And not everyone's situation is that serious. But I do feel like this is not a trustworthy person. And depending on your situation, yeah, some of them may be more like controlling and possessive than others. But I think that this more so is just a confirmation for you that, yes, this person was dirty. This person did you dirty. This person is a liar, a cheat. They're a sneaky snake, and you didn't deserve it. And you are not a bad person or a stupid person or a worthless person or anything else for falling for that, for being with this person. You're a loving person. You're a trusting person. You're a beautiful person. They saw that in you, and they wanted that. And I think, obviously, they still do, and that's your little warning over here, so be careful, okay? But yeah, it does seem as though this person was unfaithful. They were not loyal to you. They promised you so much. They promised you this beautiful, happily ever after, and they did not deliver. But that is not your person. your lifelong partner, your life partner, soulmate partner, that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, if that's what you believe in, or just whatever you're looking for. If you're wanting romance and you're wanting a loving partner, you're wanting a soulmate to share your life with, that's not them, because they wouldn't treat you that way. They would not treat you like that. So keep that in mind. Your person that you're wanting, that you're looking for, that's obviously not them, because they wouldn't treat you that way. They wouldn't hurt you like that. They wouldn't lie to you. They definitely wouldn't use you especially for sex. I just got to say it. I feel like that's all I'm being shown here is a lack of emotion and a lot of sexual, sensual energy here, okay? And just cheater vibes, just hardcore cheater vibes, and I absolutely hate that for you. You are so smart. You are so wise. You are intuitive. You're literally the owl, okay? It's just when it comes to this person weaseled their way into your heart, and then you were blinded by love, and you had your blinders on. You had your rose-colored glasses on when it came to this person and your connection with them. So do not carry guilt over that, okay? Because you are smart. You are. And you are intuitive. You can trust your intuition. This person made you second guess that. They made you doubt yourself. And it's going to take you a minute maybe to get that back, but you will. But you will. And your person is coming. Again, they're not going to treat you the way that this person did. So don't give up, okay? Do not fall for this person's words. If they try to come back, they're a player, okay? They're a player, and they are a salesman, and they're selling dreams, okay, that are not real. They're selling false dreams. So don't fall for that. You're better than that. You're better than that. You've learned from this, okay? Yeah. You know who they are now. You've seen their true colors. You've seen them without the mask on. Just because they come back with the mask back on, remember what's underneath. Remember what's underneath the disguise. Okay, you got this. I'm so sorry you went through this. This was mostly, I think, just a confirmation message, honestly. And just to remind you, again, just not feel bad. You've done nothing wrong here. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing to deserve this. You will find love. This was not love. This person acted like it was. They said it was. But again, that was a lot of words. So from now on, you'll be looking at people's actions. And, you may not have, I don't know. You fell for this person's tricks, and it's not your fault. They're really good. They're a really good trickster, and you ain't the only one, honey, that has. So, and I don't know if I know this trickster particularly, but I have also fallen for shit like this many a times, and I like to think that, I'm not stupid either. So, it's definitely not that. Yeah, so definitely don't beat yourself up over it. You are going to come out on top, okay? You're going to come out on top. You're going to be okay without this person. F this person, honestly. No, fuck this person. Fuck this person. Goodbye to them. We don't need them, okay? We don't need that in our lives. I hope this message gave you the encouragement you needed or the validation that you needed. You are headed in the right direction when you're headed away from this person, okay? Headed away from this person, doing your own thing. You're going to get your intuition. Well, your intuition never left. I was going to say you're going to get your intuition back, but you're going to turn the volume up on that. You're going to be able to hear your own intuition again. It's going to be louder than your soft spot for this person. I fully believe that, because you do have this blue kyanite here too, and this is all about having your direction, finding your direction, okay, and listening to that inner calling. And if you listen to that, it's definitely not going to be taking you back to this person. It's going to lead you away from this, okay? So just really focus on that. Don't make any quick decisions. If this person does try to contact you, sit with yourself, consult your spirit guides or whatever you believe in, pray, meditate, and really ask that inner voice whether or not you can trust this person. Because at the end of the day, only you can make the decision here. It's just what I have laid out in front of me here, I just don't like it, because it seems like this person likes to get it where they can all the time from anyone. It's like they feel like it makes them more powerful and cooler, and just like, I don't know. They just have like a lot of ego in a not a good way. Okay, but I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, I hope it was helpful, okay? If you liked it, please consider leaving a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to the channel, go right ahead, because I will be more than happy to have you here, and then you can see when I upload more videos. So please consider doing that as well. And if not, I hope to see you again in another video. Thank you for being here today.